Um, I will have to say today was a better day. Um, Luckily, I was able to see my twin. She came over and helped us hang some paintings on the wall. So it's always great to see her, and I got to see my niece, and she's always amazing to see, and she definitely lifts me up. It's crazy how much closer to kids I am now since having nieces and nephews. Um, but I will say, man, ever since I came out of the hospital, they put me on Zoloft when I was in the hospital, and I was when I got out, I was on it. But having unbearable anxiety is, oh my god, like having depression. That's rough itself, and then struggling with depression and anxiety, it just they they don't coexist very well. Um, it's just I cannot. It'll get to the point where I just had to close my eyes and almost curl up in a ball, or have somebody I love just hold me and just tell me everything's gonna be okay. Because in those moments, I can't even tell you, like, oh my gosh, it's like you're gonna freak out. Um, I had a moment today. I'm able to calm myself down more, and I see it coming, and I'm able to step back and try to take a deep breath. But man, in those moments when I was a couple, months, well, it's been almost a year now, when I was on that medicine, it would absolutely break me down, and it's like where I would physically shake. It just absolutely tore me apart. Um, but now it's not as bad. But just knowing that people deal with that, it just makes me more want to help and be able to help find some ways that they don't have to struggle with that, because it's horrible. Um, but yeah, other than that, I've been really getting back into working out. I wake up in the morning, I'll run, and I'll do some some light stretching as well in the morning, and a little bit of meditation. They have the sauna that works now in Elwood, um, and then be able to eat breakfast, and then start my day here working. And then I run in the afternoon a little bit longer, run and finish what I didn't finish in the morning if I do work out in the morning. But I've always, doing something physical has always opened my mind and opened my heart, and where, both of those connect. And I will say, if something like that, and it might be anything that you really enjoy, and if that's something you enjoy, I jump on it. If you got to do it a lot during that day to get you through, do it. That's why it's there. It's something that you're very passionate about, and it's going to help you in more ways than you can anything else will. Um, but yeah. Other than that, just very very neutral. Um, just a lot of stuff to figure out every day. Seems like a whole lot. It seems like there's not enough hours in the days to get what I need to be done, but it's also learning to be very patient in this process and know everything's done to the as perfect as it can be before moving on to the next step. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be right. And it's really knowing that. Um, but I definitely see, it's a brighter day every day. Sometimes, especially like I said, at night I struggle with being lonely. Still don't. Maybe one day I'll figure that out. I'm just excited to once we start having groups here, and I'm able to, you know, um, lead those groups and be able to talk to people, uh, and be able to share a story and be able to help. I'm looking forward to that, and yeah.